Hello guys, in this video I will show you how to crochet this beautiful mesh bag. This bag is perfect for your daily life, for groceries, for shopping, for studying or casual go-outs, and it can be done in just one day. So let's get started. Let's start with the materials. For this bag you will need yarn, hook and 4 markers. Let's talk about yarn first. You can see it's not very usual type of yarn. You can find it if you search for yarn for macrame or macrame yarn. It's basically cotton cord yarn. Why I like using this type of yarn? Because it's not stretchy at all, it's very thick, and it's very strong. That is important because we will be using loose stitches in our bag pattern, so the yarn should be strong enough to hold its form and not stretch. Here I have a few more examples. I'm using the size of yarn that is 3 millimeters in diameter. You can go for 3, 4 or 5, but I don't recommend going less than 3. Around 300 meters will be enough for the bag. As I mentioned, this yarn is 3 millimeters, so it's important that your hook is twice bigger. I have 6 millimeters. So in this case, it will be easy for you to grab the yarn and also not making your stitches too tight. So let's start. We start with the chain row, and the chain row will be the bottom of our bag. Here is the example. Here is the bottom, and we start from here. For the bottom, we need to crochet 30 chains. So let's start with a knot. Try to make your stitches and your loops a bit loose. So I'm gonna crochet 30 chains. So I finished 30 chains. Now we're gonna continue with first row. So our first row will go from here and around our chain row, like this. Now take a look at your chain row. This is the front side, and this is the back side. So on the back side, you can see these bumps. Like this, this, this. We will be crocheting under these bumps. Now we're gonna place our marker, and we're gonna place it into 4th bump from the beginning. So here's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So let's place it under 4th bump. Here it is. And our first stitch will go in this place. So now I'm gonna show you the stitch that we will be using for this bag pattern, and we will be using the same stitch for the whole bag. So yarn over, insert the hook under this bump with a marker, pull the yarn through. Now you have 3 loops on a hook. Pull through first loop, then pull through 2 loops, and then pull through last 2 loops. So our first stitch is ready. This stitch is named either modified triple crochet or modified double crochet, depending how you look at it. We need to make one more into the same place. So, yarn over, insert the hook into the same place, pull through. Now pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through last 2 loops. So we've done 2 stitches in one place. Now we're gonna crochet with the same stitch till the end of our row, and we will do only 1 stitch under each bump. So find the next bump, here it is, and continue. Yarn over, insert the hook under next bump, pull through, then pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. Now let's go to the next bump. Yarn over, insert the hook under next bump, pull through, then pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. Let's repeat. Yarn over, here's next bump, insert the hook under this bump, pull through, then pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. And one more time, yarn over, next bump, the hook under the bump, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. Repeat the stitch till the end of our row to the last bump. We will meet at the last bump here. So I have 2 bumps to go. Let's crochet them together. Yarn over, hook under the bump, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. So you have 1 more bump left. We're gonna crochet 4 stitches under this bump. The stitch is gonna be the same, just 4 of them into the same place. So let's go. Yarn over, hook under the bump, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. It was first, now second. Yarn over, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. Second, now we have 2 more to go. You can already slightly turn your pattern because we will be crocheting around chain row. So this is the place where we're gonna crochet 2 more stitches. Yarn over, pull through, first loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. And we have last stitches here. Yarn over, pull through, first loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. Here you go. We've done 4 stitches into the same place. Now we will turn our pattern and continue crocheting from here. So you can see this place with 4 stitches. Now look at your row from here. You can see these loops, and we will be crocheting under these loops. Under these loops. The first loop will go after the place with our 4 stitches. So if you look at it from here, this is the first loop, and we've done 4 stitches under it. So we skip it and crochet into the second. So this is the first 4 stitches, and this is the second. Yarn over, insert the hook under this loop, pull the yarn through, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. Here you go. Now simply continue doing the same under every loop. So yarn over, find the next stitch. It looks like V stitch. Insert the hook under it, pull through, then pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. Now let's repeat again. Yarn over, then insert the hook under next stitch, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. Let's continue doing the same till the place with our marker. Here is the place with our marker. And we will meet here. So we got close to our marker place, so let's crochet a couple of loops more. Yarn over, hook under this V loops, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. Here is our place with marker, and now we're gonna crochet 2 stitches into this place. As you remember, we started with 2 stitches into this place, so we're gonna finish doing the same here. Yarn over, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. And one more. yarn over into the same place. Pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. Now you can take off marker. We won't need it for a while. So we almost formed our bottom. From now on, we're gonna crochet into these big spaces between our stitches. So our stitch remains the same, but we will continue crocheting into these spaces. So yarn over, insert the hook into this big space, pull through, then pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. And move on to the next space between stitches. We've done stitch between these stitches, and we're gonna continue doing the same. So yarn over, hook between these big stitches, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. Here we're gonna crochet our next stitch, yarn over, pull through this big space, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. Basically, you're gonna crochet the same way till you have enough for the size of your bag. Just crochet around these rows by making the stitches between these stitches. So you're gonna crochet into this big space. You need to crochet enough rows to form the size of your bag. I recommend to go with 14 rows. In my opinion, it's perfect size for the bag. You can go slightly less or more. And we will stop at the place where we're gonna form our handles. Now it's time to form handles, and you will need 4 markers. To find the place where we're gonna build our handles, you will need to fold your bag like this and think about the best place. I don't recommend placing your handles too close to each other, neither too far away, so I think that here will be perfect. Just grab your markers and try to place them symmetrically from the both sides, like this. So we placed markers. Now we need to make few more stitches till we reach our marker. So here we have our marker. This is the place where we're gonna start building our handles. So let's make last stitch into this place. Now we can remove marker. And from here, we're gonna build our first handle. For the handle, we're not gonna crochet into the stitches. We're gonna do simple chain row. I recommend go with chain row of 40 chains. This is the best size of the handle. So let's make it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've done 40 chains. Now we need to connect them to our bag. So you can see the place with the marker. This is where we're going to connect our chain row. And we're going to connect it the same way as we did the whole bag with our usual stitch. So we need to place our next stitch between these stitches where the marker is. So yarn over, insert the hook between stitches, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. So we connected our handle, and we can remove this marker as well. You can see the size of the handle. It's not final result. Now we need to continue crocheting the same way as we did the whole bag until we reach our marker. So we almost reached our marker. Let's make one more stitch. Now we can remove this marker. For this side, we're gonna repeat same 40 chains for the handle. Once we complete 40 chains, we're gonna connect it with the next marker. So I finished 40 chains. Now it's time to connect it to our place with the marker. So find a place between stitches under your marker and connect your chain row the same way as you crocheted the whole bag. Yarn over, pull the yarn through, then pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. So we connected our handle. Let's remove marker. Now you can see that we formed our handle, but it's not final result. We will need to make one more row to make them bigger. So for now, we can continue crocheting the same way as we did before till we reach our next handle. We will meet here. So we have one more stitch to go before our handle. Let's make it together. So now we need to crochet our handle. You can see this is our chain row. And for this chain row, we're going to be using the same stitches as we did the whole bag. The only difference will be that we will be using only upper loops of this chain row. You can find upper loops like this. Upper loop, upper loop, upper loop. So find the first loop here. and simply move on with crocheting the same stitch as before, but this time you will be using only upper loop of the chain row, like here. Upper loop, insert the hook under it, pull through, and as always pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. Here you go. Then the next upper loop, yarn over, insert the hook under this upper loop, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. All you need to do is to continue crocheting the same way till the end of the chain row. So you can see that our first handle is almost finished. And I have one more loop to go. Here is upper loop, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. So I finished handle. Now I need to move on with the same stitch by just finding the next space between these big stitches. So let's simply crochet into it. And we connected our handle. Now you can continue crocheting the same stitch all the way to the next handle. I reached the second handle, and we're gonna crochet it the same way as we did before by using the same stitch, only crocheting it under the upper loop of the chain row. So here is the upper loop. So yarn over, insert the hook under the upper loop of the chain row, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. Now the next stitch, next upper loop, pull through, then pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops. Now all you need to do is to move on with the same stitch and crochet the whole chain row, and we will meet at the end. I almost finished the handle. I have one more stitch to go. So yarn over, insert the hook under the upper loop, pull through first loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. So the handle is finished. Now I need to connect it with the back by finding the space between these stitches from the previous row. So I'm gonna make the same stitch into the space, and you can see that we connected our handle. Now I will show you my favorite way to finish the back. So find the next space between stitches here, but instead of previous stitch, we're gonna use slip stitch in this space. So insert the hook into the space between stitches, pull the yarn through, and pull through the loop on the hook. So we've done slip stitch. Now you can cut off the yarn, but leave it a bit longer to weave in. And now you can pull this yarn through this loop on the hook, like here. Then next, you need to find the next V stitch after this slip stitch. So you can see this is the next V stitch. Insert the hook from behind it. Grab the yarn from the front and pull it back, like here. Then find our slip stitch that we've done before. Here it is. Insert the hook from the behind. Then grab the yarn and pull it back. You can pull this yarn to close the stitches, and you can see that we finished our bag. This is my favorite way to finish the bag so far because it looks very clean and you can't easily find where you actually close the bag. So from the back side, you can weave in the way you like. You can use needle, I normally use hook, and just randomly pull in the yarn through the spaces or through the stitches, like here. As I mentioned, you can use needle and weave in the way you like, but I normally use the hook and I do a knot from the back. Now your bag is finished. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as your final product and your bag. So if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, leave your comment, and I'll see you in the next one.